Okay, that's about the first chapter, about the development and value of 5G businesses. Second chapter will be the application and cases for 5G. And in chapter 2, we have 5 sections, which are section 1 will be the eMBB, section 2, smart grid, section 3, IOV, Internet of Vehicles, and section 4, smart manufacturing, and section 5, the UAV business. Okay. So these are the typical applications, not all, okay, of the 5G. 5G can be applied, of course, more than these scenarios. Just these are very typical scenarios, very typical applications for 5G. Okay, let's come into the first section, eMBB business application and cases. eMBB means enhanced mobile broadband. Okay, actually, the mobile broadband has come already. Okay, with 4G, and 5G will turn this MBB into eMBB, enhanced. Okay, mobile broadband. As the competition of different operators in the different countries, they want to absorb more subscribers, so they are lowering their tariff pricing. And some operators has issued unlimited package. That is to say, you can use your volume as much as you want. Okay, unlimited. You can use the data service anytime, anywhere. Okay, in their coverage. Of course, there is, for some package, there is a limitation of the volume. Okay, within such volume, let's say, for example, 40 gigabit. Okay, 40 gigabit. Okay, within this 40 gigabit, the speed is not limited. Okay, speed not limited, and out of this volume. Okay, and you can still access data service, but speed will be limited. So speed may be limited in some condition, but the total volume is not limited. So that is the operator's so-called unlimited packet. Okay, so a lot of countries, a lot of operators are having these kind of packages already in the market for some years, and this can absorb more users, and this will encourage users to use the data service. Okay, you can see this situation in the U.S., in the Korea. All the operators they have these kind of packages. Okay, unlimited packages. Okay, and in China and in the Southeast Asia, okay, most of the operator has this kind of package. And in the Middle East, okay, North Europe, West Europe, also operators having this package. And in the West Europe and in the some Pacific, there may be less, but there still is. Okay, so operator competition makes them the pricing becomes lower and lower. Okay, and also the pricing, also the charging can be based on speed. Okay, based on service, or just as we mentioned, data unlimited. Okay, so very flexible charging method. But the direction, the trend is that the cost is becoming cheaper and cheaper. Okay, so there will be more and more data access. So the data access amount of data is increasing very fast. Like in Netherlands, the traffic increased by 10 times. Okay, in Thailand 6 times, and in Kuwait, the DOU is 50 gig per month data usage. So it's very much big capacity of the network to provide this kind of volume. Okay, this is the average volume of per user. Every user access the network around 50 G per month. Is a big amount of volume, right? Okay, so this makes the 4G speed slower and slower, because more and more users need more and more data access bandwidth. Okay, more and more user, more and more data service. So we can feel that 4G network now is becoming slower and slower. Okay, we need a way to enlarge our network capacity without increasing the cost, and economic way to solve this bottleneck. And 5G will be a proper solution. Okay, 5G can provide us more bandwidth and with less cost. Okay, so about this data usage and the cost, let's look at this picture. Okay, the left one. This blue curve is the data of usage, users' data accessing. The accessing of the user's data amount is getting more and more. Okay, every year it is increasing. Okay, by the year for 2022, it will increase around 8 times comparing to the year of 2017. The data amount, okay, data of usage of the user will increase around 8 times. Okay, till the year of 2022. Okay. So, if our costs cannot be reduced, then the operator cannot make money, because the users are accessing the data amount of more and more. If you cannot reduce the cost a bit, then the operator cannot make money. So we need to reduce the cost. Okay, reduce the cost. So every year there are around 50% of the increment. To keep the balance, we need to reduce the costs to around 33%. Okay, to make the balance. If the cost cannot be reduced by 33%, then the cost will be increased, because the package is there. You can only get the money, a fixed amount of money from the user. Okay? They are accessing more and more data. If the cost per bit cannot be reduced, of course you will make less and less money, okay, from the user in the network. Okay? So we need to decrease this cost. So then we can make a total, okay, balanced total cost. Okay. And that's the yellow color. The yellow color is the total cost. With the increasing of the data usage, we hope that we can keep the same. We can make even lower down the cost, okay, total cost a little bit. Okay. So using 4G, we already meet the bottleneck. Okay. Now we need 5G to lower down the cost. Okay. And here is the comparison with 4G and 5G. Okay. This gray curve is the performance of 4G. Okay. Using 1.8 gigahertz and using 20 mega for the carrier, and 2T, 2R, 2 for transmission, 2 for reception. Okay. In this case, under the coverage probability of 50%, it can provide 57 megabit per second. That is the bandwidth 4G can provide. And under the same probability, with 100 mega for carrier, and with massive MIMO, 64 for transmission and 64 for receiving. Under such condition, 5G can provide 1,300 megabit per second. You can see the throughput is around 25 times enhanced compared with 4G. So you can see 5G base station is more expensive. Yes, in the beginning stage, the 5G base station may be more expensive than 4G, but it cannot be 25 times more expensive, of course, right? Okay, it's just around maybe 1 or 2 times more expensive than the 4G base station. But you can see that you can get 25 times enhancement. Okay, you can lower down the cost for 25 times. Okay, so using 5G will lower the cost of the operator to provide the services.